Hey, it's Rick Khan from rickkarn.com, and I'm going to reveal a new way to target on Facebook ads that will give you the lowest cost per conversion. Now, this video is going to be something that no one else will show you because it's probably the most powerful information that you'll use when you want the best targeting for your ads. And it's also the most simplest thing to do starting right now. And here's the thing, when you follow what I show, even if your copy or creative isn't the best, it will still get you very good results. Because the truth is, no matter how many tricks that you use for targeting, they won't work effectively or convert the way you want because of one simple thing: competition. Essentially, when you put an ad up, you're entering into a bid auction against other advertisers. And when your ads are similar to your competition, you're essentially competing against them, which if they have a better ad, they have better brand and authority, Facebook will give that advertiser better ad exposure for cheaper costs. And in turn, this will then raise the price of your ads. So for example, if you sell yoga mats and you're competing with people who sell the same mats or similar mats, you're targeting people in a red ocean. This will be very difficult to compete against. And the way machine learning works is by taking inputs from your ad copy and keywords to match with your targeting, to then start putting ads in front of the right people. But here's the problem. If your ad copy is in any form of having any direct competition, this is where ad costs can get very high, which basically will reduce the results of your own purchases and your leads. So the question becomes, what can you do about this? Well, it's to serve your ads in a way that fits in a blue ocean by being different from your competitors' ads. You want to avoid at all costs of directly competing, but instead create different hooks and different angles, even changing the offer if needs be. And when you do this, you'll be completely open with barely any competition. And perhaps best of all, when you're in this blue ocean, even if your copy or creative isn't the best, you have something that no one else is talking about, which will give you the advantage of getting more clicks and possibly more sales. It still depends on your offer on your landing page. But if you think about this, if you offer a product or service that's different to anything that anyone's ever heard or seen before, how much easier do you think it would be to get attention and increase the chance of selling what you have? So just before I show you exactly what I personally do to set myself in the blue ocean, is to know this first, because changing the way you create your mechanism, hooks and angles could also change your offer on your landing page. Now, if this is the case, I do want you to know this firstly, because it will be worth it at the end. Because if you can start driving consistent leads and sales, this is literally a game changer to your business. And to be fair, all you need to do is just tweak your offer to sound more like any changes that matches the pre-frame of your ad copy. But with that said, let me show you the easy way that I create ads to work with machine learning in a way that gets the best targeting on Facebook ads. So for this example, let's say your audience is people who love yoga. What you want to do is to go into Facebook Ad Library, which is probably the most powerful marketing tool out there. I spend most of my time on this, but what I want you to do is to type in the keyword of your industry, because you have a choice between using your keywords or entering a competition. For this, I want you to focus mainly on keywords, just so that you can get lots of different ads. Now, you only want to look at proven ads here. And the way you do it is by searching ads that have been running for a while. Ads that stay for at least a few months will be a good indicator it must have been some form of result, because no one really pays for ads just to lose money. So once you type your keyword, click on filters, go to active to show only the active ads. Then go to date and put the date back at least 5 or 6 months. Press apply. And now you should have reduced amount of ads, but these are now ads that have been running a while, which basically proves they must be doing well. Now, also to mention, you might see a few inactive ads. So Facebook still have a few bugs here and there, and they haven't worked it fully out, but don't worry about any of that. Now, as you scroll through the ads, make sure to keep an eye for multiple things, such as your hooks and angles, and also look for the offer. What is it your competition is selling? Now, I only went through this very quickly. If this was my business or a client's business, I would spend absolute hours doing this. And I advise you not to do this as quickly as I'm showing you on here. But if you look at this ad, you can see the offer says 30 days, $30. And part of the hook is to burn calorie whilst making friends. So basically $1 a day and lose weight whilst making friends. So here I would get a notepad out and start writing these hooks down, because if you have something similar to this ad, you could be competing against it. So what I would do is keep looking for similar ads like this, but for now, just to give you a rough idea, you could try this. Help each other 4-week calorie burn challenge for less than $30. Or even keep in touch 4-week calorie fire challenge for the price of a cup of coffee. Do you see how it's similar, but it doesn't compete because I've took away the angle of directly competing and made it different. But you want to keep finding more offers and continue to angle different ideas. Now you could even take the idea of making friends in yoga and use that as your main angle, which could even be 30-day yoga friendship challenge. Now I'm seriously making all this up in my head, so it's not the best. But if we look at another ad, this one is about yoga clothing. And as you can see on the ad, it says, show them your colors is part of the hook. And also the comfort of yoga clothing. Do you see how they separate themselves from competing? They're not just selling general yoga clothes. They're selling comfort for yoga, and as part of the hook, they're trying to make people feel unique with how they can stand out to their friends with their colors. So basically, just like what I'm saying in this video, they've took the same approach as to what I'm showing you. But with this ad, an idea you could do if you're selling yoga clothes is to also take part of an element of clothing that no one's talking about, such as the ultimate stretch pants. Look in shape regardless of the pose, focusing on the stretching of the clothes. And the tagline could be, show them your stretch. I hope I haven't offended any yoga lovers, just made this up, but I'm hoping you're seeing what I'm trying to show you here. Because if you find that no one else is saying this, you're in a blue ocean, where there is no direct competition, and when you use this as part of your targeting on Facebook, the price will be a lot less and you should see higher conversions. But obviously you also want to make sure your audience want what you say as well, which isn't obvious. But with that said, if you want to take these new ads and put them directly in front of your best audience, then learn how to find your competitors' interests right here. And if this video was helpful, I would really appreciate if you let me know with a like or a comment. And make sure if you're new to this channel to subscribe for more videos like this. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.